Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome back to day 8. Let's start the session. So, we already completed HTML, right, by day 7. Please practice HTML perfectly and use the online, ChatGPT, whatever you want, and even our materials. So, but if you're learning something from our material, that is more than enough, not at all an issue. Download the material and practice each and everything. So, I hope you all are clear. If you have any queries, mention that in the comments and also in the Sunday's live section. You can ask the doubts in Sunday's live session and also mention the same in the comments so that I will clarify in the next recording, means next session. Let's start to CSS. Today's module is introduction to CSS. We'll start CSS from today officially, correct? Yeah, so now since we are into introduction, right, let's take any website, current website only if you want. So take current website, right? See everything here, it is the link. You already know it's a link. When you click it here, it will change the link URL and that particular technical page, whatever it may be, the page will be opened. If I click on mentorship, it will open this. If I click on Seva, if I click on About, if I click on Contact, it will open accordingly. See, these are the links. And this is in green color, this is in white color. It is having some shadow and background colors. If I hover on it, if I mouse hover on it, it is coming. See, it is coming, right? How it is acting accordingly. So that is because of CSS. So everything we see here colorful, right? That everything is a CSS. Even though this logo Senak is in white color, 360 is in green color. So everything is a CSS. If you don't see any CSS, right, it will be just plain structure. Right click and inspect the same. You see, if I want to find out the CSS of an element, select this and click on contact or even join community. So this is the element that is selected with the border, right? Click on it. So this is that particular anchor tag, href, correct? This is the chart link. So now just adjust this and see what all the CSS that is added. Background, see, background color is this one. Gradient primary. Gradient primary is, this is what we have. If you remove this, it will be removed, right? Even if you want to change it, see, it's already there. If you want to change it, you can change it. See, I didn't apply it. But if I want to apply gradient hero, let's go there. Where it is? This one, right? So now what I want to do, I want to apply background where, right? It is the same. Gradient hero. For which element I want? This element. First we need to select. Just refresh it. It's unselected. Because of that, got an issue. Background. You no need to learn this. Just I am just explaining you that. It is the same, right? Alright. Just remove this. Add one more thing. Background where Asian foreground background. See, we are changing it. It is changing, right? We can change and identify the CSS of it. Whatever you see here, everything is CSS. Whatever it is there in the particular page, we can see the CSS of any element. Just click on it. Click on this icon. What is the CSS of this icon? Color is this one, right? All text primary means all these icons text primary color is this one. So we can understand, see, without CSS, everything will be dark and black and white only. You already know that. Let's start the CSS. So basically CSS is a cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheets, so we want to apply the styles for any web application the way we want. Here we can apply in 3 ways. So when you start the introduction of it, right? So in this cascading style sheets, we have inline, internal, and external. What is the highest priority? Inline. I will explain you. Internal means, inline means if there is a paragraph tag in the same paragraph, right? If you write, it will be inline. Means in the same line, in the same paragraph, opening tag, I can say opening tag. But if you write in this, if you should not write in the same line, but if you are writing in the head tag, it's with a style tag, then it will be internal. I will write it down. External means there is a .css file you created and attaching using link relation style sheet. Okay, now I will explain you in the code itself. Let's create a intro types css dot html. Yeah, fine. Create a document css types. Okay, css types. So now what I will do, control plus and control minus for zoom in and zoom out in the VS Code. Control plus. Okay, plus means before backspace in the keyboard. Okay, decide. So now let's create paragraph. This is sample paragraph for CSS demo. Okay, got it. So now inline means how we will write. Here in the opening tag we'll put style tag. So basically here if you write, that will become as attribute. Here we'll put style attribute. Inside style attribute, if you see, I want color as red. Again I want another property. After semicolon only I can start. Otherwise it will be wrong. See, it will be wrong. Just put another one is, I want font size, I want to increase. Font size 20 pixel. See, if I want to write more than one CSS, I can write using property colon value. Color is the property, red is the value. Font size is the property, this is the value. This values, pixels, units, everything will come later. But I'm just telling you, the inline CSS. Okay. Will go live server. It will automatically come, not at all an issue. So here we have only one file that is automatically getting that. So now this is the inline CSS. Now if I write in the head tag using style tag, style tag should be open and closed. Inside that, if I am writing color equal to red, let it be weight, font size 20 pixel. So now tell me, if I write like this, for whom we are writing? That is the syntax we want to maintain. That syntax is for whom we are writing. We are writing for body or we are writing for paragraph. We want to maintain the type of the selector. Types of the selectors will be next module, but I want to tell you the syntax. It will be open and closed braces. Means if you write inside this open and closed braces after P, means you are applying actually for the P. You got it. Right click on format, not at all an issue, it will format. Space. Means it should write as a programmatical way using open braces and closed braces, curly braces, right? That is the two properties. Now if I remove this here, I will remove this. Now let's go check there. Is it applied, right? So that you see, no need to confusion. It is stuck or something. It's applied. This is internal CSS. Now if I don't want internal, I want external CSS, we can have main.css file. The same I will copy paste there. I'll just remove this and put in the main.css. You got it? The same. I will remove this. Now, how to apply this? Link. relation equal to style sheet. href hypertext reference for this particular file. Main.css. Got it? See, it's applied, right? The same, you go to main.css. I want to apply orange so that you can see the difference. You don't need to confuse whether it is refreshed or not. See, it's applied, right? Whenever you do some code changes, format document, it will automatically format. Okay, not at all an issue. Then see, it's applied. So this is how external style sheets will be attached to the website. Now go to any website. Okay, go to this website only. Okay, go to head. Here if you see, right, there will be definitely style sheets attached. If it is, I think I'm not attached much, but see here, we have assets index by.css. It's a link relation equal to style sheets. Cross origin means it can able to access from multiple domains, from multiple server accessibility. So that is cross origin. By giving permission across servers, we are enabling more than one origin, two origins to communicate each other. Okay, that is cross origin. Okay, let it be. You cannot understand cross origin now, but I'm just telling you. These are the types of the CSS we want to apply. Okay, so now what is, when we go to the next module, right? I already mentioned over here, inline internal and external. Now I want to maintain the properties, rules and regulations of it. Let's go to the material. Yeah, let it be. There is one more thing, right? I have one more CSS, style.css. Inside style.css, I don't want to write the CSS, but I want to import directly. Using import, we have URL. We can maintain that particular URL, that is main.css or any other CSS. You got my point? We can directly import. Means we are importing one CSS into another. We might be importing from the internet or we might be importing from the local. Got it? That particular file path. If it is there in another folder, we can give absolute or relative path, how we can give for image or video. Got it? So now the same style.css, right, we can use in the HTML instead of this style.css. See, it's applied, it's still applied, right? Because in main.css we given blue, but that main.css is not directly attached, but it is imported in style.css that we are using here. That is the power of import again. You got it? That's how we can import also. Got it? The next one is the exact syntax. If you see here, in the current module, I want to maintain the rules, basic properties, right, and declarations. Rules selectors. Let's explain this. Multi-line selectors and everything. We can select multiple things also, but I'll just explain you. Yeah. Let's create selectors syntax.html. So basically, let's create one more paragraph. This is the selectors and syntax of the CSS. Okay, so here if you see, yeah, so how the syntax will look like. Here this we will call as selector. Okay, before that I want to maintain, notify the user, this is what it is meant for. ఇది దీనికోసం, this is meant for this, this is the meaning of this. I want to write it so that they can read and understand. Now I will develop this website. In future someone will come and use it. While they are using this, they want to understand this is for what by reading it, that is commenting. You got it? So now I will write single line comment. This is single line comment. In this single line comment, selector I will write, but I cannot derive in the single line itself. I want to give in a multiple lines. Then how I can go? Star I can go like this. This is multi-line comment. Here I want to write syntax how it should look like. Here we have selector, then we have open brace and closed brace. It's a syntax. Now we have property value and we need to give semicolon. It's very important. If you want to give multiple selectors, you can give comma separated selector 1, selector 2. You got my point? This is the declaration. If you want to give another property to value, you want to give this way. So this is the basic selectors. That is the syntax we want to give. If you are giving this way, that is fine. If it is only one selector, you can remove this. This is how you want to write. If it is only one property, you can remove this. This is the only property. But for every property value, property is the name, value is actual value. Means I will give an example. Color red. This is the syntax. Remember this syntax. Colon is for separating key and value. Semicolon is for end of the key value. Remember this. That is the same that is already mentioned here. Colon is separated. Declaration block. Property key value pair. Got it? I already mentioned very clearly here. Okay. You just need to understand properly. That's it. I clearly mentioned there. Okay. That is the formation rule of CSS. Let's go in deep now. Now, as per the material, I mentioned, right, styling the list. Okay, I want to select the list. Okay, list style. So I will create a list, unordered list. Okay, or order list, that is fine. Order list or unordered list. Li list means Li. Someone is typing 1i. Someone is typing 1i. It will also look like same. So see here. This is Li, this is 1i. If you enter 1i, what is the meaning of 1i? Nothing. It will display as it is. Okay, remember this point. Java, Python, .NET. Okay, let's go there and refresh the page. See, Java is fine. What is this 1i? It's not properly maintained, right? Mention Li instead of someone is accidentally doing that. It's Li. Okay, Li. List item. That is list item Li, man. Right click and format. So control minus. Okay. Right click and format document. You see, this is properly maintained. So now what I want to do for this list, order the list, I want to write CSS. I can select OL, which is the type. I am applying for OL, right? I am applying for OL. This is fine. I want to put list style type square. You can put see, if you are using CSS, you can make order list to unordered, unordered to order. It's your way. CSS is a manipulation for all the CSS. It's became unordered list officially by CSS. 1 second, I will put the charge to my laptop. See, officially it became unordered list. Using CSS, you can manipulate anything. So there is no difference in ordered list and unordered list in the CSS. If you're applying CSS, I want to give color as red. It will apply, right? It will apply for the bullet points also. Okay. I don't want to apply any extra thing. As of now, that is fine. You can manipulate it. Again, I will write unordered list. I will write li as Java. Same I will copy. No need to worry, okay? So now what I will do, I will put unordered list style type as to number. Just put number. Let's see. I think number will not be a valid value. Yeah. List style is number. I think number is applying, right? See, number is applied. Even though this is unordered list, but number is applied. Java unordered. You might confuse, okay? See, Java unordered. I'll just give list style type circle. Just check whether it is stuck or hanged or I'm doing. See, this is what you can manipulate anything in the CSS for unordered and ordered list using list style type. If you don't want any type of it, means it should display nothing, then you can put none. It should not display anything means you can put none. It will not display anything. Remember this point always. Okay, that is what I mentioned, right? Styling list style type. Okay, and also this explain rules and blocks colon semicolon should be open brace closed brace. You need to understand. And multiple selectors in a single rule. How? The same way. See, I will put OL comma UL and I can remove this. Both are none now. Both are none. Go and check. Both are none. I will go to VS Code again. Both are none. Means I can apply for more than one now. Okay. Again, I want to apply for paragraph on the order list only red color. Okay. I will put P comma OL open brace color red. Got it? Only these two. You got my point. So this is how we can apply multiple selectors. Now we will come to the next point. Okay. The next part. Commenting also we completed. So now multi-line and single line. Single line. How to write single line? This is the same way. You can write this is single line. Multi-line, how you will write? Forward slash star star backward slash. You can write whatever you want in these lines. This is multi-line. This is multi-line 2. Okay. This is a single line and this multi-line. You just need to give the space. You can do format this way also. That might be also looks good. Okay. No issues. This is the same way we'll write in Java for the multi-line. Okay. That is the same way for multi-line here also. Okay. No issues at all. Okay. Fine. Now let's go to deep dive into selectors. It's very important that this module will be paid off for you today. It's very important. Okay. Let's go. Basic selectors. So now I have H1. This is header 1. Okay. Now I have input type equal to text. Placeholder, enter first name. Okay. Got it. First name. Let it be. And we have label. For equal to, I will put some ID here. ID equal to first name. Okay. For equal to first name. That's fine, right? Now I will enter some range here. Input type equal to range. Minimum equal to 10. Maximum equal to 20. What is the current value I can give? As the maximum equal to 200 I can give. Current value is 40. Okay. We can give here label as for equal to ID equal to range, so that I can give for equal to name or ID, whatever it may be. Okay. Let it be. So we have one more division. Here I will write a division. We have a paragraph. This is paragraph inside division. Okay. Again we'll write division paragraph right click, format document. Okay, so that is fine. Again, we'll write paragraph. This is paragraph outside and end of the file. Let it be. Okay, we write some differences. That's fine. So now you see, I want to give red color for all the paragraph. For all the paragraph, I can just select type selector, paragraph, color as blue. Let it be blue. Okay, color is blue. Go here. Blue spelling is wrong. If it is in white color, you can understand value is not properly added or something. If color is not coming, right, it is not properly added. Remember this. Okay. You see all the paragraphs are in blue color now. I will just give some light blue color so that you can easily understand. See, all are in light blue color. It's applied. That's fine, right? So now I want to get for list items only LI, color as yellow. See, it's applied. So now the thing is, I can select all the elements like P, L, I, U, L, O, L. These are the general, basically type selector. Okay, division. You can select any tag. That is the type of the tag H1. Okay, all are multiple selectors you are selecting at one time, and you are using brown. See, everything will be applied. Let's see, everything is applied. This is how type selector, type of the tag. Tag type is paragraph, tag type is order list, tag type is list item, tag type is everything. Whatever opening tag and closing tag is the type selector. Write it down here. Okay, type selector. Let it be. Spelling mistakes are common. The next one is I want to select. Okay, based on the type. Type equal to text, type equal to range. I want to select based on ID. If I want to select ID, I want to select based on class. Class equal to text box. Let it be. Okay, text box. I want to select by class. I want to select by ID. You got my point. Text box means what? So it will be input field. For example, input field. These two are input fields, right? Means a class value might be having for more than one people because there are more than one persons or the one element will be there in the class. ID will be unique for any person. That is how it is. If I want to select a class, so the same people who is in the same class should have same color, same uniform like that. If you see dot, using dot input field, you got it. That is the class selector. Background color, I will give lighthouse. Let it be. See, this background color is applied. Background color, if you give green, that is what. Class is common for more than one person. You can use dot select. But for ID, you can use this. What is the idea of it? See, you just mentioned there and you came back that everything is an error. Remember, the CSS will do that. See, it's incompleted. Now everything is blank. Nothing will work. So you should not be incomplete while writing the CSS. Remember this. ID is here. It should not be same. Remember this. This is the first name and this is last name. Let it be. Okay, ID will be last name. Both IDs should not be same. Now I will be selecting for only last name. For last name, I will give background color as black. Why it's not applied? Tell me. Background color I given as black. Okay. Why it's not applied? Because last name is an ID. Here we want to give ID for hash. Then it will apply. You got my point. Again, here I applied dot input field for green. Got it, which is class. But again, for first name, I will give one more thing. First name. Okay. As a background color, blue. See, now you tell me, for the input field, this is already a class, means which is common for both. It's applied green. Okay. Afterwards, I applied for last name black. So now tell me, this input field, it should be applied for both because you applied 5 class. Again, the next ID will come. ID I applied for last name. Now last name became B. Means the first input field is for both here. Input field is for both. Means class I selected by input CSS, it's applied green. But why it's applied again by last name? Because ID will become priority. You got my point? ID will be given priority. Again, the same way, both are in green color. If I comment this both, right? Both are in green color, you know. Now applied for last name using ID. Okay, I applied for last name using ID. You got it? And also I applied for first name using ID. That will be given priority. You got my point? Sir, it's given priority. What if I again copy paste this below? Means again it cannot override this. No, ID will be the highest priority. Remember this point always. You got it? ID will be the highest priority. If you give this one again here, this is what overriding. See, now it will be green only. You see, now it will be green for this because first name is already overridden by ID. ID will be given priority. This will not be given priority. If you are writing two CSS, see input field, which will be given priority? The next, it is overridden by this because those are same. Which is coming next? If I give one more time again and give yellow, which will give now? Is this one or this one or this one? The last one will be overridden because it will apply first. Again, it will apply second time. It will apply third time. This will be applied at last. You got my point? Again, for the first name, now again, see this yellow is applied. Input field means class name for both. But after applying, there will be an ID. ID will be given for the first name. That's why if I go back to the Chrome, first name will be blue. You got it? ID will be given priority. Again, if I write last name based on ID as a background color, violet, now this will only apply. You got my point? ID will be given priority. Again, I will write ID one more time for the last name itself and give different color as pink. You got it? This will apply or this will apply now. First it will execute, next it will execute. Means who is executed last? This one only, right? Line by line execution will come one after another. Last name will be this only. You see here. You got my point? That is the overriding of the CSS. See, ID will be given priority than class. Now I want to give you an important thing. Not. See, last name, first name is having their own colors. But I want to give this input field only green irrespective of the ID. I want to suppress the ID. ID ni anichipatti tokki paiki ravali. Then not important is very important. Not important is very important in CSS. Illu evaru kaadu andarni tokki manam paiki ravalante not important bette andaru tokki calm untaru. You got my point? That is very important in CSS. Not important is very important. అంతే, ఇంకెవరిని పట్టించుకోదు, అది మాత్రమే అప్లై అవుతుంది. యూ గాట్ ఇట్? దట్ ఈస్ వన్. దీనిలో ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి, నో ప్రాబ్లం. దాన్ని స్పెసిఫిసిటీ అన్నాం, అది నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో వస్తుంది. నో నీడ్ టు వరీ, ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ అప్లైయింగ్. ఏది నెక్స్ట్ రాస్తే అది ఓవర్ రైడ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ నేను ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎ బటన్. ఓకే, ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎ బటన్ సబ్మిట్. ఈ బటన్ మీద నేను మౌస్ పాయింటర్ పెట్టినప్పుడు, okay, these paragraphs I'll just comment for some time. HTML comments ఇలా ఉంటాయి. So comments control slash select all this, control forward slash you can do this comment, single line multi line, see ఇలా పెట్టి apostrophe hyphen. Okay, now wherever you want to close this you can close there. That is comment, multi-line comment for the HTML. Okay, I just commented. You can do this control slash, it will uncomment automatically. Okay, I commented this. See, we have a button. And in mouse pointer పెట్టినప్పుడు it should come as like this, as a hand. It should automate. It should get something. Hover చేసినప్పుడు effect రావాలి. Then what is that? Pseudo selector we have. ID selectors, class selectors, attribute, many things we have. Type selectors. Now we have pseudo selector. Pseudo means we have a button, right? Colon, hover. When you hover mouse on it, I will say cursor. Cursor should change. Cursor should change to pointer. Pointer. You see now, cursor is changed to pointer. I can put cursor is sort of progress. It will be loading icon now. See, it's loading icon, right? There will be, this is how it will be happening. You can write whatever you want. We can have crosshair. See, this is crosshair. Crosshair means when you are cropping the images, that is the crosshair. So that is how resize. There are icons. These icons are the cursor CSS styles only. Remember this point always. Okay, that is the pseudo selectors. There are many pseudo selectors, which is already there in the material. Go there and download the material. I didn't download it till now since I am aware, but for your purpose I'm just downloading that again. I need to download, right? See, element, it will be a type, paragraph, h, whatever it may be, class dot css, id hash, descendant selector. Descendant selector అంటే ఇప్పుడు చెప్తా చూడండి. So now we'll come back to here now. Descendant selector means the children of division. This is the parent, this is the child. So if we give like this, if I give like this, div space p, whatever the paragraph inside division should be blue. You got it? See, whatever the paragraph inside division, that should be blue. Remember this. We have one more thing, which is the this one. This is also same. It will be combinator. We can call it as a combinator. Means all the children inside the division, it should be also color blue. All the children inside the division, it should be also color blue. Okay, so now there is a requirement that I want to get only adjacent sibling of the, one second. See, I have two paragraphs here. These two paragraphs are in this color. I want only this paragraph, not this. How to write? Means this paragraph is immediate sibling of the D, right? After D we have paragraph, again we have two paragraphs. I want to get only this paragraph but not this paragraph. For that we have what? Division plus P. Means immediately after division, if you have some paragraph, apply to that CSS. That is immediate sibling. If we give negation symbol, that is general sibling. After division, how many paragraphs you have? For everyone you can apply green. That is the difference between general sibling and the adjacent sibling. Adjacent sibling means whoever immediate next to you, that will be applied. General sibling means whoever that is there next to you, everyone. Who after that, whoever next to you, everyone will be applied. That is general sibling. You got it? That is also there mentioned in the material. Adjacent sibling, attribute type also will select. Pseudo, universal also I will explain. One second. So now I want to select input type equal to range. I want to select by range. I want to select by text. Let it be by type, attribute selector, by placeholder equal to this, by class equal to this, by ID equal to this. You can select anything. That is an attribute selector. You can give input. You can give type equal to range here. Got it? For range, I want to give as a background color as brown. Okay. Remove this, not important. Otherwise, it will apply that only. Okay. I will go to browser. This is the range. For range, we are not added anything now. We'll put text, type equal to text. For range, there is no value. That is why it's not affected. We'll put for text field. You see, for text field, it's brown. Background color changed, right? Just change to this. That is changed. Again, you enter some color. Color white. Whatever you enter, that will be white. See, it's white, right? Or else you enter black as a color. Color means font color. Background color means element color. You see, it's black now. You got it? So that is how it is applied for the input type text. You got my point? You got it? So that is an attribute selector. You can select like that also. Now we have not selector. Before that, I will explain nth child. OL double colon pseudo element. I want to select an element. Nth child of 2. Color blue. Go to the browser. We cannot apply this. We can try to apply this. Yeah, see. So now see here, nth child will be single colon, pseudo element selector here. So the list, whatever the list we have, nth child means the n value, second value or third value you want to give. If you give odd, right, all the odd elements will turn blue. 1, 3, 1, 3. If you give even, all the even elements will turn blue. Means second one, fourth one. If there is no 4, second one we now only highlight. You got it? That is the nth child selector. You got my point? We have not also. Not of not. I'll just say the syntax. Yeah, not we need to give after that. Not we need to give like this, using colon only. If there is an input, not of type equal to text, let it be disabled, okay? Not of disabled. Background color black, okay? It's already overridden for 5 thing. Will give not important, okay? So that will become important. See, whoever it is not disabled, that is became black, because there are many things in the upper. Ivanni unnai. So apart from that, this will not apply. If you give not important, then only it will apply. Not means disabled. He is not disabled, okay? నేను ఇప్పుడు disabled పెట్టాను అనుకో ఇక్కడ, means it's disabled. Means not disabled. Those are negation. It's become false. Means black will not apply for that. Remember this. Got it? If it is disabled, then only it will not apply. If you remove this, means it's not disabled. It is applied. If it is disabled, it will not apply. If it is disabled, means you cannot enter the value. That is also an attribute. If it is not disabled, means you can enter the value. Got it? If it is not disabled, you applied something and you again enter something color, then only it will, అది కనిపిస్తుంది. Background color black అయితే, then color should be white, right? Text color. Then only it will display, right? So అలాగా ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. You just explore it. See, I will again recap it. Not at all an issue. Those are general selectors. We have type selectors by paragraph, list. Whatever the tag you have, you can directly select using comma separator. The next one is you can select by class using dot. You can directly apply. And you can select by ID using hash. If you are writing class or ID 2 times, the last executed one, this one or this one will execute, not these two. This will be yellow, will be overridden by first black, the next black will be overridden by green, or the green override just it vastadi tokki paiki vastundi, okay? Again I given last name as blue. Again input field బోత్ ఉంది కదా, ఇన్పుట్స్ కి బోత్ కి ఉంది కదా, బోత్. బట్ ఈ ఐడి ఏదైతే ఉందో దట్ విల్ గివ్ ప్రియారిటీ, దట్ ఈస్ స్పెసిఫిసిటీ అంటాం. వస్తుంది, నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఐడి అనేది ఎక్కువ, నువ్వు క్లాస్ ఇచ్చినా ఎన్ని ఇచ్చినా వేస్ట్, పైన ఇచ్చినా కింద ఇచ్చినా ఐడి ఎక్కడ ఇస్తే అదే వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఐడి విల్ బి ప్రియారిటీ. తర్వాత నేను మౌస్ మీద హోవర్ చేసినప్పుడు అది రీసైజ్ అవ్వడం, లోడ్ అవ్వడం, ఐకాన్స్ మారాలి అన్నప్పుడు ఇది. ఓకే, జస్ట్ గివ్ కర్సర్ పాయింటర్, సారీ. సి నౌ, ఇక్కడ పాయింటర్ వచ్చిందా కింద, గాట్ ఇట్. డివిజన్ పి, ఒక డివిజన్ తర్వాత ఉన్న ప్రతి ఒక్క పి, ఓకే, చిల్డ్రన్ అనేది సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలంటే, ఒక డివిజన్ లోపల ఉన్న ప్రతి ఒక్క చిల్డ్రన్ తన లోపల ఉన్నది, ఒక డివిజన్ లోపల దాంతో పాటు పక్కన ఉన్న లెఫ్ట్ రైట్ ఎవరున్నా సరే మీన్స్ సిబ్లింగ్స్, జనరల్ సిబ్లింగ్. అదే ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ పెట్టాను, అడ్జసెంట్ డివిజన్ పక్కన ఇమీడియట్ గా ఉన్న పి మాత్రమే. సో ద పి విచ్ ఇస్ దర్ ఇమీడియట్లీ టు ద డివిజన్, దట్ ఈస్ adjacent sibling. This is the type attribute selector. You want to attribute by type equal to text by placeholder, whatever the value you have in the placeholder, again enter first name. You can get attribute value immediately. This is very important if you want to take. Remember this point. See, it's applied. Got it. You not important, then it will become important. That will always see, it's applied. Whatever the first name, it's applied now. You try to change, it will apply. Not important means it will override all the CSS. Remember this. Nth child, this is a pseudo element, single colon. Okay, nth child అంటే లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్స్ చాలా ఉన్నాయి, దాంట్లో ఫస్ట్ ది కావాలంటే, థర్డ్ ది కావాలంటే ఆడ్, సెకండ్ ఫోర్త్ కావాలంటే ఈవెన్. nth child అంటే ఫలానా ఎలిమెంట్ 2 4 ఎన్ని ఉంటే వాటిలో అంత నెంబర్ ఇస్తే nth child. ఓకే, నాట్ ఇన్పుట్ లో ఏదైతే డిసేబుల్డ్ కాలేదో, నాట్ డిసేబుల్డ్, దానికి మనం అప్లై చేయాలంటున్నాం బ్లాక్. ఇది డిసేబుల్డ్ కాబట్టి ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ అప్లై బ్లాక్. ఇఫ్ ఐ రిమూవ్ దిస్, రైట్, it will apply both because those two are not disabled. Disabled లేదు అంటే నాటే కదా, you can give that. You got my point. That is how this all work. ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇవన్నీ మీరు you just practice all this. You try to practice, you try to google it, you try to understand it. First child, nth child, everything. You got it. ఇక్కడ అగైన్ నాట్ ఆఫ్ డాట్ స్పెషల్ అంటే, డాట్ స్పెషల్ అంటే ఏం లేదు. సి నాట్ ఆఫ్ డాట్ ఇన్పుట్ ఫీల్ అంటే ఎక్కడైతే ఇన్పుట్ ఫీల్ లేదు దానికి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ అప్లై చేయమండి. ఇన్పుట్ ఫీల్ రెండింటికి ఉంది, ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తాం ఇంకా. గాట్ ఇట్. సో ఇన్పుట్స్ లో క్లాస్ నేమ్ ఇది ఉండకూడదు అంటున్నారు. యూ గాట్ ఇట్. నాట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ క్లాస్ నేమ్, నాట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఐడి నేమ్. యూ కెన్ గెట్ దట్, నాట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఐడి నేమ్. యూ గాట్ ఇట్. Not of this ID name, not of this class name. You need to mention that. ID means dot, ID means hash, class means dot. You can put not operator anyways, but the first day itself you cannot understand easily, but step by step you practice, you can understand easily. You got my point. So that is how we need to understand CSS. Go practice it. If you have any doubts, ask in the live session on Sunday, okay, which is day 10. Today is day 8, Friday. Tomorrow is day 9. Okay, we'll come back with next set of instructions tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Jai Sri Ram.